Welcome to Wonder Garden. Today I want to share with you a very simple and easy to do method to revive orchids at home, a secret not everyone knows. Sometimes orchids that seem beyond hope can be brought back to life with just a bit of patience and a few familiar ingredients. Do you have any orchids like that? This orchid of mine is currently suffering from waterlogging, one of the most common reasons for root damage and stem rot. To identify this issue, you can closely observe the leaves. When an orchid is waterlogged, the leaves start to become soft, change color, sometimes leak water, and have an unpleasant odor. These are signs that the plant is facing serious internal problems. When many leaves show these symptoms, especially if the rot starts at the base and spreads upward, you should immediately isolate the plant from other healthy orchids to prevent disease spread. A temporary solution, if the top of the plant is still green, is to cut the stem horizontally like this, completely removing the damaged, rotten parts. Only if the top remains fresh and healthy will the recovery rate be high, and we'll start the revival process from this surviving part. After completely removing the rotten parts, I'll rinse the orchid under clean running water. Rinsing thoroughly eliminates any remaining pathogens on the stem and base surfaces. This is a crucial step to prepare for the next treatments, giving the plant the best conditions for recovery. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Now, I'll wipe this leaf completely dry. Wiping dry not only removes dust, but also eliminates insects and pathogens lingering on the leaf surface. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. A clean, dry leaf helps prevent water pooling, reducing the risk of widespread rot. I notice the base of this orchid is still fresh. I'll trim the base again, ensuring all bruised or bacteria-infected parts are removed. This prevents the spread of harmful bacteria to the remaining healthy parts. I'll use cinnamon powder to apply to this cut. Cinnamon powder helps the cut dry faster while eliminating lingering disease-causing bacteria on the stem. To revive the orchid, simply use 3 tablespoons of rice. The same rice you use daily in your kitchen will do. Rice is rich in B vitamins, especially B1 and B3, nutrients that promote the growth of new roots and leaves in orchids. I'll add these 3 tablespoons of rice to 500 milliliters of clean water. Stirring well to release the rice's nutrients into the water. Let it sit for 1 hour. After 1 hour, the nutrients have fully dissolved into the water. I'll filter out the rice, keeping only the liquid for plant care. The resulting rice water becomes a natural nutrient solution. extremely beneficial for orchids, especially those in recovery or needing root stimulation. Add 500 milliliters of clean water to dilute the solution. Now, I'll use a soft cotton pad soaked in the prepared rice water to wipe the entire leaf again. Wiping the leaf like this not only removes dust and insect eggs, but also allows the rice water's nutrients to penetrate directly through the leaf surface. Rice water contains B vitamins, trace minerals, and plant starch, helping the orchid's leaf recover faster, become glossy and healthy, and resist fungi and harmful insects, common threats to weak orchids. Next, I'll place the orchid leaf in a cup, then pour the rice water to submerge the leaf stem like this. Soak the leaf for 30 minutes, allowing the base to absorb nutrients and strongly stimulate new root growth. For the plant's base, I'll use the rice water directly for care. Pour the rice water into a dedicated watering can. Then water evenly around the base. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. The remaining rice water will be poured into a spray bottle like this. With this solution, I'll care for all the plants in my garden, not just orchids, but also plants like anthuriums, lilies, or indoor plants like money plants, pothos. Mist both leaf surfaces, remembering to mist the underside to prevent insect development and habitation. The nutrients in rice water are not only good for roots, but also help leaves stay glossy, healthy, resist pests, and promote even plant growth. Especially for flowering plants in the budding phase, this solution helps flowers bloom evenly, last longer, and prevents leaves from yellowing over time. Simply mist lightly on the leaves during cool days or early mornings, and you'll see noticeable changes after a few weeks. Apply this method every 15 days, and your orchids will stay lush, with many flower branches developing quickly. After 30 minutes, I'll gently remove the orchid leaf from the rice water solution and wipe it dry with a soft cloth. The leaf has now absorbed a good amount of nutrients, promoting recovery and root growth. Next, I'll apply a bit of pure cinnamon powder to the plant's cut. Its natural antibacterial properties help prevent fungal diseases and bacterial invasion. Applying cinnamon powder helps the cut dry and heal quickly while protecting the plant from fungal infections. Let the plant rest for 1 day to allow the cuts to dry completely. After 1 day, I'll use 2 plastic cups and cut the smaller one in half like this. I'll punch a small hole at the bottom of the cup. Then, use a soft cloth or cotton pad, insert it into the cut hole like this. Place it into the prepared cup. Use clean filtered water. Pouring just enough into the cup. Be careful not to add too much. This cloth acts as a wick, helping the plant absorb moisture easily without waterlogging the base. Now, gently place the leaf in position, ensuring the base touches the cotton lightly. The soft cotton in the lid will draw up water gradually, maintaining a moist environment, essential for stimulating rapid root growth without causing base rot. Place the plant in a cool, airy spot with indirect natural light. With this method, check the water every few days. If the water level is low, add more. If it's cloudy or dirty, replace it with fresh water. After 40 days of care, a miracle has truly happened. The base has sprouted a new shoot beside it, marking a fresh start for this orchid. The roots are also growing new, firmly anchoring to the medium. The orchid leaf, once thought lifeless, is now developing strong, healthy new roots. You can clearly see the new root tips have extended from the base, plump and white-green, indicating the plant has absorbed ample nutrients and is steadily recovering fully. The leaf has also become sturdier and glossier. This is a clear sign the orchid has overcome its most critical phase and is on a strong growth trajectory. At this stage, With the orchid developing healthy roots, we can confidently repot it into a new container. Once the plant has stable roots, its ability to adapt to the external environment improves significantly. I'll repot this orchid into a perforated plastic cup like this. First, I'll line the bottom with some foam pieces. This not only reduces the pot's weight, but also saves medium space above and ensures root aeration. Then, I'll use clean treated pine bark to repot the plant. For the top, I'll use finely crushed pine bark to help the new roots adapt better without much stress. Place the plant in the center of the cup, covering evenly with pine bark like this. Insert a support stick to stabilize the plant, preventing movement in the early stage that could affect the roots. Cover the pine bark with a thin layer of moss to stabilize the new roots and prevent damage when placed. In the early period, minimize moving or disturbing the plant. I'll continue caring for this orchid with the rice water solution. Place the plant in a cool, airy spot, avoiding direct sunlight, and water regularly every 1 to 2 weeks. So, from a waterlogged orchid, we've together revived 2 healthy orchid pots. Care for them devotedly, and they'll reward you with radiant, beautiful flowers. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Wonder Garden, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with my next shares. Every like and subscription is a huge motivation for me to continue spreading these small but loving tips to plant enthusiasts. If you have any questions or an orchid needing rescue, leave a comment below. I'll do my best to respond and support you. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next shares at Wonder Garden, where miracles always start from a small leaf.